Today, we get into the latest outburst from the Democratic strategist, the Ragin Cajun himself, Chester James Carville. His recent remarks are a bit out there, even for him. Carville was on Bill Maher's show during the overtime segment, where he said Speaker Mike Johnson is more dangerous to the United States than al-Qaeda. Now, Carville was known as the hitman operative for the slimiest of Democrats, and this fits right into his wheelhouse. Whenever the Democrats need a dark narrative created and embedded into the mindset of their voter base, they bring out old James with his Southern accent asking, "Where's my gumbo?" Now, I'm going to expose what he's really doing here so that you will always be able to recognize this from now on when you see it. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back. So Carville, known for his colorful commentary, has now claimed that the new Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson and other Christian nationalists pose a greater threat to our country than al-Qaeda. Yeah, he said more than al-Qaeda. I would say Joe Biden is a greater threat than anything Mike Johnson could do to the country. In fact, Joe Biden has already harmed America on many fronts. Biden is a threat to the United States. Just look at all the shit he's done since he's been in office. He destroyed our economy. He embarrassed our military in Afghanistan. He allowed over 10 million illegals from third world countries into our country to roam God knows where. He has allowed hundreds that we know of known terrorists to enter our country illegally to do God knows what. Biden has done so much harm to our country that it's difficult to take Carville's nonsense seriously. But we have to take it seriously, because when you don't, that's how these outrageous lies become truth in the minds of those 80 IQ people who still have the right to vote. This is not Carville's first rodeo in the arena of radical horseshit. Carville made these asinine comments to Bill Maher saying, Mike Johnson and what he believes is one of the greatest threats we have today to the United States. I promise you, I know these people. It's quite a promise there, James. Isn't it amazing how these Democrats think? They believe if they say something, it magically becomes the truth in their eyes and in the eyes of, let's say, the not so critical thinking, low IQ voter base. Well, let's be serious for a minute. To claim that a House Speaker is a bigger threat than a terrorist organization, that's not just irresponsible, it's reckless. James Carville knows better, or at least he should. I wish Mary would kick. Can you believe she's 70 years old? I liked her a lot back in the day before James stole her away from the conservative movement. I think she's still a conservative, but I haven't really heard from her. Anyway, Maher, well, he just is no stranger to expressing his murderous rage for religion as well. His response to Carville, "You're talking about Christian nationalists." And Carville doubles down. "Absolutely. This is a bigger threat than al-Qaeda to this country. I hate their guts." A bigger threat to Christianity? Where's my gumbo? So you see, it wasn't just an attack on Speaker Mike Johnson. Carville was putting the word out that Christian fundamentalists, who he calls Christian nationalists, are a threat to democracy, and that they're probably even worse than those MAGA extremists. What you're witnessing here is the communist rule being created before your very eyes, that Christianity is a threat to you because, you know, those Christians, they act all Christian and shit. The main difference between Christian fundamentalists and other Christians is they believe that the words of the Bible came directly from God. Shocking, I know. My Beelzebub. They think the words in the Bible came from God? My God. It all boils down to Christians during times of harm being done to the country and to Christianity tend to vote conservative. And the problem that the communists have now is that most, if not all, Christians are voting for Trump and other Christian Republicans. So the commies are trying to get a leg out in front of this before the real campaign season begins in 2024. They're planting the seeds now. They want to make Christianity a trigger word for Armageddon on all of your rights. Look what they did to abortion. That's why Carville said that there's some in the Supreme Court, that there's Christian nationalists. You think we got two of them, he said. So when you hear the lefties complain about Christian nationalists or Christian fundamentalists, in the immortal words of Elon Musk, just politely tell them to go fuck themselves. Now you know why they're trying to attack Christianity. It's all for politics. Think this is the worst that they're going to do to try to prop up any Democrat against Trump? Mark my words, you ain't seen nothing yet. All right. Make sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already and share our videos with like-minded friends who want to stay informed with what's really going on. Stay informed, stay vigilant. Always remember, read between the lines and the lies. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.
Brianna's brothers buying beer, so freaking cool, can you believe? He'll bring his friends to college guys, our weekend plans are such a dream.